Hey YouTube, it's Matt again. I just made a response on what does love to mean to you for a response, but this is actually a video saying the same thing. Well, what does it mean to me? Well, there's a as I was watching some of the responses from Sab's video that I made a response for. I was checking out some of the other ones, and one of them was something that made me want to make my own. And everything that I have right now, I completely love. I mean, not to like an obsession or anything, but this is just for uh, for me. Ever since for like 5 years ago or something, back in like '05 or something like that, and or actually a little bit later than that. Um, I stumbled upon something on Stickam. Back then, it was a radio station in Hawaii, Q103. And ever since I was starting to listen to that back in like 2007 and on, um, I just you know basically went back to my roots and started to like reggae again. Speaking of love, I completely love reggae, and I basically reformatted my whole computer and just installed the things that I want on there. So basically, I took all my 40 gig worth of music. Of course, I backed it up just in case if I want to like DJ or anything. If I get a laptop or something uh, equivalent to a laptop or something. But anyway, so what I did was started going. I started listening to Q103 and found out that some of the songs that they have that they play is on YouTube. So I just like you know. So I just like basically made my own MP3s from the YouTube videos that that I found until I buy like the actual album on iTunes or something. And so um, basically I'm loved by a lot of people. I mean I had, let's see, one, two, three, like around like probably five groups or something that that I consider something that I love. Something from my YouTube friends, something from my Mobius Syndrome friends, and some, two radio, two actually radio communities, and let's see what else, and also for anime because everyone knows that I love anime and I love to draw. And but as to coming down to the question of what does love mean to me in a someone special wise, is that you need to have an acceptance, and for me, it's rather hard for me to find that someone that would accept me for me. I mean, there's no way in the world that I can actually change the way I look. So whenever I get like emails or something and say, "Oh, do you have a picture?" Sometimes I think to myself, you know, most of the time I would say, oh, okay, I'll just go for it, and I know I already know they're saying that they're not going to respond or get back to me and say all the nice things that usually girls say to guys, especially someone like me. But other than that, I'm actually a pretty well. Uh, I have a good personality and everything, and just people when they do something like that, they they just don't they just don't do what usually is expected, to come back as feedback. So with someone like me, it's kind of hard. I mean, I have a rare syndrome, but that only affects two nerves that I can't blink or smile, and believe me, it's a tough thing to to come by. I mean, dealing with that through your whole life without smiling or blinking or anything, and so I mean, I mean, I just to let you know, everyone. Oh, this goes. I'm sure that everyone knows what this is. Everyone is their own worst critic. I'm my own worst critic times two. About first about myself, but I love myself. And second, I'm the worst critic of my art. I have not sold anything. And back in seventh grade, one of my teachers was like saying to me that I should have a cartoon on TV by now, or back then. What would they actually do if they if they actually did something like that? Someone like the age of how old was I, like age of 14, and has his first cartoon on TV. I don't know where I would go with that. I mean, I wouldn't even have anything back then if that was just luck. If it was just luck, it's like, oh wow, it just came just like that. But anyway, what love to me is you just need to have respect for all people, especially for someone like me. I mean, there's I kid you not. There's far worse people that looks far worse than I do. I mean, I'm intelligent. I'm actually making YouTube videos. I mean, some people that I know that would be scared to show their face or scared to do something like this. But I've been doing this ever since 2006. And I mean, before that, even I was doing well, not really like doing stuff, but I actually held a lot of cameras in my day. I mean, video cameras, point to shoot cameras, 5 millimeter cameras, all of that. I mean, that's what I love to do. I mean, I love photography and I love art and I love painting and sculpting and everything, and also reggae music. And that actually comes to a funny thing. Everyone I talk to is shocked that I like reggae. I liked reggae ever since I didn't even know what the genre was at the time. My first group that I really liked back when I didn't know what reggae was UB40, and of course Bob Marley. I mean, you hear a lot about that, and then I knew about Dalen Marley, Ziggy Marley, all of those. I just love reggae music, and if anyone sees this and uh, they like reggae music, you know, drop me a line. I mean, as long as you like the stuff that I do, I mean, sure, it's pretty pretty self-explanatory right there. So, but anyway, I just wanted to express on what love meant to me, and I guess I can say that to you now. Is what does love mean to you? I mean, everyone has a certain love for something. I think. Is that right?